On September 19th, 2020, an unfortunate event rocked the X-Wing community. NickelCityXwing played Overwatch, was Roadhog, and did not get play of the game. A grievance has been filed with Blizzard, status is pending. Also, there were 2 Nantex in the Galactic Championship Concord Dawn final. Obviously, what I'm referring to here is one of the players, after setup, did nothing but straight maneuvers, and in the second turn ended up with a ship off the board. So I wanted to explore and see how this is possible, because theoretically, with the ability for you to only rotate in Tabletop Simulator 15 degrees manually, it should not be possible. If you set up straight and only go straight, you should not be able to fly off the board to the left. But as we can see in this clip, if you have your height set high, which is the default setting, so I'm not blaming anybody, just saying the default setting high, and you drop on that corner, there will be a little micro turn. And if you don't catch it, your ship will eventually fly off the board. I'd like to credit Psionic Rain with being the first to discover, at least the first to tell me how to recreate this issue, basically what happened, which also leads us to how to fix it. As you're watching here, I do a complete setup with red and yellow Nantex in there, doing it much like a player would, trying to get it right. Just a default setting. This is sped up several times, so we're not sitting through it. As you can see, we go straight forward, we're on the board, do another maneuver, all of a sudden red off the board. Because of that little micro turn that happened, it's almost imperceptible. You really have to be looking for it. So how do we fix it? Well, turn your attention to the man with the barbell in the upper right part of the table menu at top, and lower that bar all the way down. What this does is decrease the lift height. So when you drag a ship, you see it's not lifting off the board, it's staying on the board. This is very handy for not only placing, but it also eliminates these micro turns. I'm going to speed this up, and you can see how we can go straight to our heart's content, placing exactly where we placed last time, and we'll stay on the board. Now, I want to make one thing absolutely clear. I do not blame the judges for the call they made. I do not blame the player for the setup, and I don't blame the devs for TTS. This is an unfortunate 1 in a million accident that happened. And frankly, you know, it happened at a really, you know, big time, I suppose. But one bug in what has it been, 6 months since we've been forced to play solely pretty much online? I mean, one major thing happening is not a big deal. Everyone qualifies for Coruscant. It's just anyone who takes this as like a criticism of the devs, the judges, or the player is doing it wrong. I just wanted to say that before I get an angry message. Don't angry message me. I don't want your message if it's angry.